welcome to Dark Fae Tarot. You are joining me on the end of another autumnal day in Brussels. Welcome to new subscribers. Welcome back to those who already know me. So yes, as we approach winter solstice, I am trying to get my way through a lot of stuff. And at the same time, every now and then, a treat is okay. And I came across Tarot Landscapes, this deck on Amazon. And I have to say, it was a steal. So it's on Amazon Belgium, and I think it still is for around 13 euros. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try this. I have seen this on a few other people's channels, just very briefly, like 1 or 2 cards. I haven't really paid that much attention to it, and that was because I thought it's going to take ages to get here. You know, by the time we get it, and probably be very expensive, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I was very surprised to see this rock up on my Amazon for about 13 euros. And I thought, let's go for it. So welcome to new subscribers. Welcome back to those who already know me. This is Dark Fae Tarot. And yes, you're joining me for an impromptu unboxing walkthrough of Tarot Landscapes, a deck edited by Francesca Mattioni, a name that I'm very familiar with. I know she's done quite a few decks now. Illustrations by Yoshimari. This is a Vivida production. I have just taken the plastic off, and then I did kind of like open the box to see if there's any more plastic and stuff inside. And it is a bit fiddly, I'm going to say that already, but let's have a look and let's dive in. Okay, so it comes in this kind of like box where you have to open it like this. As you can see what I'm trying to do, you kind of like have to pull it off. And there we have the deck. Yeah, so just to be very, very clear, this is a mass market deck. So in here we get a little booklet. Let's have a look at that a bit later. We don't have to do everything now. And here is another box. This is what was interesting. So basically it comes with another box, and you can actually just, so that's the inside of that. You can just put that to the side and carry around the cards like this if you wanted to, which means it's a very handy travel package once you take it all apart. Do I think that this is necessary? Honestly, no. I mean, we could just stick this in a bag, the cards. But anyway, now this was the bit I found a bit fiddly, which is what I want to show you, is that opening this was really difficult for me. I have got some problems with my hands right now. I'm a bit challenged. I've got some arthritis. So I was finding it a bit fiddly, and I have to say that this was not easy for me to open. So I'm just going to like lift off the lid off camera because it's a bit fiddly for me. Hold on a second. Do you already have this deck? Are you thinking of getting it? For me, honestly, I just knew that a lot of these kind of like pictures or these images would work with other decks that I already have, because I'd already seen like 1 or 2 cards. So this is the box. Now I'm going to open it. So I just thought, well, why don't I just get it? Because I think it's going to work with a lot of other decks. And that price point was just amazing. These are the cards. So yeah, what do I think of the cards? Okay, it's matte, it's not shiny, it's a bit cardboardy to be very honest with you, and it is thin. I mean, it's thin, let's be clear. These are the backs. I think for this price point, it's very good. I'm not going to complain. It's very, very good. They're beautiful, beautiful cards. Let's see if we can do a few pairings just offhand at the end. I'll throw them in. I already have an idea of how I want to use this deck, but you know, we can play with things, right? Okay, so let's just go for it. So this is the Fool. And here comes our Magician. Maybe, hold on, I always make this mistake. There we go, that's a bit better. So this is the Fool and this is the Magician. Here we have our High Priestess, beautiful cards. Hopefully you can see these clearly. The Empress, oh, these are stunning. Here's our Emperor card, very cityscape. I really like this. The Hierophant, oh, yes. I have no idea what kind of art medium this is, what was used to produce this. Yeah, this is beautiful, stunning art. I can already think of some decks that can go with this. There's also a deck that I don't have and I wish I had, but I think would look great. Is it, what's that one now then? It's blue. It's Visions, something, that one I was just thinking, it's kind of like a very alien-y deck. That would go so beautifully with this deck. Not Cosmovisions, it's another deck. And now the name has gone out of my head. There's a tarot deck that's its sister deck, which is Egyptian, that's also being produced at the same time. That's been produced so recently on Kickstarter. And I think those decks would go with this because of the imagery. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at that devil. I'm getting distracted. Here's our Tower card. Yeah, this is a very interesting deck. Here's our Star card. Beautiful, beautiful imagery. Have you got this? Are you thinking of getting it? Here's our Moon. Let me just move this a little bit so it's spread out a bit. Now this I'd seen before, this card, the Sun, and I love the bunny ears so much. I think that's what made me think, if I can get this deck, that would be great. Judgment. Oh, these are beautiful images. The World card. So we're starting with swords when it comes to the minors. Oh, I love that. Look at that iceberg. Very different, right? Swords. Oh, this is beautiful. Two of Swords. Yeah. Three of Swords. That's heartbreaking. Oh, wow. Okay. Here's a 4, resting, peace. Here's the 5. Here's a 6 of Swords. 7. Oh, this is gorgeous. 8 of Swords. Wow. This is stunning, stunning artwork. 9 of Swords. If you happen to be living within the EU, you know, I think if Amazon Belgium does get, you know, you can get delivery from Amazon Belgium. I think a €13 price point right now is just fantastic for this deck, to be quite honest with you. Page of Swords. Look at that 10 again. Huh? Wow. Knight of Swords. Wow. Look at that swooping in. Queen of Swords. So the illustrator clearly is, I mean, they have really good knowledge of landscapes. You know, this is someone who's very, very knowledgeable, because they get the spirit of the card. There's the Knight. There's a spirit. There's a feeling of energy. Here's a One of Wands. Interesting. A stump. So it just shows the potent energy, right? That's what I think we're getting at. Potent energy with these rings. 2 of Wands, our journey. Our 3 of Wands. Wow. Here comes the 4, these haystacks. 5 of Wands. Here's our 6, victory. And our 7. Interesting, right? Lonesome. Fighting for that survival. Wow, here's 8 of Wands. This is gorgeous. 9. Here's our 10 of Wands. Oh, what a beautiful page. What a stunning page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Okay, this deck is like already shooting up in my list of, look at a Queen. Wow. In my list of like favorites kind of thing. It's like it's already just surprising me so much. Here's our King of Wands. Here's our Cups. Starting with Cups. Look at that potential there. Here's our 2 of Cups. Wow. Just that mirrored love. That's what I see when I see that unicorn. Here's our 3 of Cups. Here's our 4. 5 of Cups. Grief. Six of Cups. Oh, look at that little toy. Oh, just this beautiful. Look at that, just toy. Yeah. Seven of Cups. Decision time. Here's our Eight of Cups. This would really work very, very well as an oracle, I believe, as well. You could make up your own keywords to go with this deck, with these cards. Here's our Nine. An oasis in the desert. Beautiful. Oh, and look at that Ten of Cups. Wow, I'm just having a memory recall. I kid you not. Like, my memory, sorry, just my head just went bang. And a memory from my childhood just came up. It was like, wow, it's those colors and it's that rainbow there. Oh, that's spectacular. Here's a page. Okay. I love that. This time we just have the fish, and the fish is discovering, right? This is so cool. Here's our knife. It's a stingray. Wow. And here's the Queen of Cups. Okay. Is that some kind of a whale? Yeah. And here's our king. It's a large octopus. Okay. So now here with the pentacles. Here's our pentacle ace. That looks very, yeah, glyphs, traditional to me. Druid-like. Here's our Two of Pentacles. Talk about balance. Here's our Three. Oh, that's stunning again. Four of Pentacles. Here's our Five. Oh, looking so fallen. Six. Did I skip the Three accidentally? Did I show the Three? Oh, there's the Three. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. 3, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, just wanted to make sure. And here's our Six. Sorry, I showed the Five. Here's our Six. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's so pretty. Here's our Seven of Pentacles. Our 9. Let's do this. And our 8. So here's the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, look at that hive. Oh, beautiful. And here's our 9. The Grove. Here's our 10. Our ancestry. Our generations. Our wealth and our assets. Here's our... Oh, just... I love this. This is just stunning. Stunning artwork, but also it's the sunsets, it's the skies, it's the reflections. I'm just blown away by it. I mean, just Queen of Pentacles. I could just use this so much for pathworking already, I can think. And here's our king. Wow. Okay. So what do you think so far? Would you be buying this after seeing this? Do you sit there thinking, okay, I have to get this deck, I have to... It shuffles quite well. I'm having great difficulty shuffling, by the way, because of the hands, but it shuffles very, very well. If you were a riffle shuffler, this would not be difficult. It is just going to say straight off the, I mean, just let's be clear, it is cardboardy. So, you know, I'm going to say right now, lower the expectations. I think this would look beautiful edged. But because you've got that grey, non-edged as well, I think it looks fine. But, you know, it could look beautiful edged in a green of some kind. But, right, you know, I've tried to shuffle it a little bit as much as I can. And that's why laying them out the way I do already helps to kind of like break up a little bit the cards. Those went flying off. Here we have the world at the top. So, now... Before I go into pairings, actually, let me do it the other way around. Let's quickly look at the guidebook. So we have a major here, but I always like to look at the guidebook with a minor in mind. So here's a Knight of Wands. We have a court, because then sometimes majors have more than the courts or the minors. So let's go for the Knight of Wands. Let's find it. Okay, so for a major, you're going to get a whole page like that. So what are we going to get for a court card? Here it is. Here's Knight of Wands. So see, you get this much, which is still pretty decent. I'm going to read it, and hopefully you can follow with me, and you can see the card as well. Forest, winter snow accompanies the run of the lynx, a shy feline surrounded by legends regarding its extraordinary sight and ability to camouflage. The lynx opens up to the landscape of the Knight of Wands, an indomitable and rebellious creature that knows how to go into unexplored places and survive due to its many resources. The landscape concentrates on the animal's body. The whiteness of the ground is an invitation to the imagination. The buried future, the season, the trembles in the snow. Summon it with a paw swipe. Each element suggests a travel because only then can you return. Then you have a positive, which is free spirit and exploration, and a negative, which is arrogance and volatility. So we have kind of like the lighter aspects and then the darker aspects. That's pretty decent for this guidebook. Right, so pairings. Now, I am completely unprepared. As you can tell, you're thinking she's not prepared, is she? Completely unprepared. So we're just going to go and do a few fun pairings and see what we can work with, what will go with this deck. And I'm not sure if I want to do an oracle or a tarot, because this is technically a tarot deck, and I think I want to start off with just a few. Let's start off with a few oracles and then see where we go from there and if it works or not. And you can see I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Okay, so this is one I'm just going to pull out and let's have a look and see what happens. So again, nature what led. This is Wisdom of the Sacred Bee Oracle. This is an indie deck by Kelly Burton. And I can't believe, I think it was about 2 years ago this was released. I think I just want to see it with colors. If you have the Cosmic Seed Tarot, I think you all know what I'm talking about. I think equally you could try and see if these pair together. Let's have a look. This says stagnation. This is Knight of Wands. Okay. Nine of Cups and Ouroboros. Okay. There's something here, I think, because this is very vibrant and so is this, but they kind of like play with each other. Here comes our swords, Seven of Swords, and here comes protection. The messages, I think, are syncing. Here comes Five of Swords and tranquility. Okay. Let's jump ahead a bit here. The Ace of Cups and etheric body. Wow. There's some kind of a, and here comes Six of Wands and prism. So I think that there's something to be said if you used it with the bee deck or if also you used it with the Cosmic Seed Oracle or Tarot. I think the colors definitely would work. And here comes Soul Journey and here comes Queen of Swords. There's something there. That also, the colors they do, I think, vibe off each other. Okay, so that was Wisdom of the Sacred Bee Oracle. So after I used that, straight away in my mind, I knew there was another one that I might be able to pair with this. It could work. And I just need to be able to get hold of it because I don't know where it is in my shelf, because that's how we roll with things. Right? Okay, so here it is. If you have Hay House oracles, I think this would go with plenty of them. But here it is, the decks that I was trying to think of and find at the same time. Okay. So here's another one, which is Oracle of the Seven Energies. This is called Baron Reed and Jenna Della Crotaglia. Okay, so let's go forward here. So Ten of Swords. Wow, a deep breath. Okay. That's what we're starting off with. Three of Swords, willing release. Okay, I think that they are working together, but that's just me. Judgment, healing heart. Okay, I feel like the messages are pairing. The colors for me are also vibing very well with each other. The High Priestess, and this is great and full. So this is about being gratitude. This is gratitude, and here we have the High Priestess, which is also the cover of the box, I think. Wish upon a star, and here's Five of Wands. Okay, so let's see if we go forward. And here comes the Tower, and here comes the call of the Muse. So it feels almost like, you know, this is energy that's breaking things apart, basically, for the better in the end. And here's our King of Wands, and here's Seeing Beyond. There is definitely something there, I think, anyway. There's one more deck I have in my mind, and I'm going to try it with that. And that's a tarot deck. I had it in my mind when I was looking at this when I was looking at this tarot landscape, something in my mind said, just try it. So we're going to try it. And here it is. This is the Shimmering Veil Tarot by Scylla Conway. And something in me said, just put them next to each other, and if they don't work, it's fine. Like, it's no big deal, right? Now, this deck is in order, so please bear with me that, you know, I need to keep it in order. So here we begin with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. We're going to skip ahead a little bit here. Eight of Swords and Three of Pentacles. And there's something here that if I sit with it, I think that they will bounce off each other. Here's our Six of Wands and our Eight of Cups. Not the Six of Wands, sorry, Six of Pentacles. Maybe not, I don't know. Four of Cups, so that's more on the apathetic side, right? And here's our Seven of Pentacles. And she's waiting. There's something, I think, there. And here's our Five of Pentacles with 10 of Pentacles. I think kind of they might work. I need to really mix it up a bit, but they could work. So that's another try. And finally, let's try it with one of our always is this time of year. So I've got to pull out one of the Seasons of the Witch. This is Season of the Witch Yule Oracle because, you know, like we're going towards Yule. If you had one of the others, if you had Mabon or Beltane, you could also try one of those. Okay, so here's Four of Pentacles and here's Falling in Love. Might work. Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Cups, sorry, and Bear Medicine. I don't think that actually worked, but I gave it a try. Here's the World card and here's Chills. There's something. You see, this is very, for me, that witchy, grounded energy, and this is more kind of like, you know, going off into the wild. So that reminds me, actually, I don't think that was kind of like working so well, but that reminds me, of course, which I should have paired it with, but I didn't. I was too slow there. Let me grab it. Of course, I should have done that right at the beginning. Here comes the Spacious Tarot. This is by, I always forget her name, Carrie Mallon and Annie Roit. Okay, I think this is going to be spectacular. Let's start it. Oh, wow. Okay, this is it. This is my ideal pairing. This is my favorite pairing in the world. Just love it, right? King of Swords and the High Priestess. Oh, they just, yeah, that mixes so well together. Okay, let's jump ahead a bit. Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful. Look at that. And just the images. Here's our Temperance cards and here's Elder of Wands. Yeah. And here's the Hermit and here's Four of Cups. Oh, I love this. I love this pairing. I should have done this right at the beginning. This is my favorite pair. And here's Strength and here's Three of Wands. So I'm going to stop on that because I wanted this to be more of a walkthrough rather than, you know, making it too long. I have thought about putting it with the Gentle Tarot. Should we just see it with the Gentle Tarot? Now that I've mentioned it, it's like now I can't not do it, right? Just the last pairing and then I will stop. Where is the Gentle Tarot? Just seen it here. Here it is. So here is our Gentle Tarot by Mari in the Sky, who now has a newsletter and is doing lots of things on her platform. So do go and check it out if you're interested. Oh, I think these are going to work beautifully as well. This tarot landscape decks, if you happen to have also like Tarot of Oneness, I think it would go beautifully too. I'm just thinking from the top of my head. Wheel of Fortune and Strength. So let's go forward a bit here. Oh, look at that. Lovers and Wheel of Fortune. Here comes the Hierophant with the Hanging Woman. Oh yeah, this is so cool. The Magician with the Flower of Wands. Oh, this is so beautiful. So I believe this is the Queen of Wands in this deck. Here's the Knight of Pentacles with the Root of Wands. Yeah, I'm really digging this. Page of Pentacles with the Unseen. This is an extra card. and Two of Pentacles with the Four of Stones. Okay, I am going to stop here now for sure, because I think I've shown quite a few pairings. But the last two I think were my favorite. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think also of this beautiful deck, Tarot, now I can't get the name right, Tarot Landscapes. Again, this is a deck that's edited by Francesca Mattioni, so I believe she would be the writer of the book, and then illustrations by Yoshimari, and this is a Vivada production. I really think this has been a great steal for me. I don't know what the retail price right now is in where you're living, but I think I picked up something really very, very cool here. Loving it. Really, really think it's a fantastic gift for anyone that if you want to give someone, if you want to gift yourself, that's also perfect too. But I highly recommend this deck because it's just beautiful. Even on its own, I think it really functions well as a tarot deck, but it also just as for path working, for creativity, just to meditate with, become still, do some journaling, see what happens when you go into this deck. It's perfect. So anyway, I'm going to stop there. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all soon. Take care now.